Imagine having kids. Imagine having an entire family. And you're a grown-ass man. And imagine the police having to notify your children and your family, your next of kin, that you have been offed by an older woman's 14-year-old son because you decided that you could not control yourself. You decided that you would openly assault an older female, a woman no less, inside of a restaurant while you're waiting on food. And as a result, you get shot twice in the back while running after assaulting this woman by her son. And you are no longer here to tell your children the stories of what is right and wrong. Let's watch the video.
Get your food! Get your food! If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, I say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Get your food! Get your food! If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, I say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Get your food! Get your food! Lady! Get your food!
I do not know what these two were even arguing about. What I do know is that it most likely wasn't worth someone losing their life over. Men, we have to exercise and learn temperance. Let's say that again. Men, it would be in your best interest. It would do you justice. It would do you well to learn temperance. Learn how to control your emotions. I know looking tough for the cameras. I know looking like a badass in front of the camera when somebody's recording. I know that's not as lit as showing temperance and grace and self-control. But it will absolutely and can absolutely save your life.
Lady, get your food! Who? Get the gun?
I'm going to stop here. The video goes on. You can find it on the internet. Not that you need to, because it's pretty self-explanatory what happens. This lady has done nothing that would warrant him physically assaulting her. For those of you that don't know what this is a video that is going viral and just popped up. Again, like the YK Osiris and Sukiana video, there are so many lessons to learn here on both sides, because both of these individuals that you're seeing on screen, again, were wrong. Both of them. Both of them. Two idiots. Right? Why are you arguing with a woman inside of a restaurant over fast food? If you're a woman, why are you arguing with a grown man inside of a restaurant over fast food? Nothing could have happened that would have warranted what was going to happen next. So let's read. I have the details here from the Shade Room. Let's read it. It says a mother is facing a murder charge after she allegedly encouraged her 14-year-old son. Here, I'm going to start over and I'm going to screen record this so you guys can follow along with me. Again, okay. It says a mother is facing a murder charge after she allegedly encouraged her 14-year-old son to repeatedly shoot a man she was fighting with last weekend at a far south side restaurant. Carlicia Hood, age 35, was at a Maxwell Street Express when she got into an argument with Jeremy Brown, age 32, while waiting in line for food. Brown's girlfriend was laughing and encouraging Brown during the argument, according to prosecutors. Let me say that again. Brown's girlfriend, so the man you see in the video arguing with this young lady who ends up losing his life, was laughing and encouraging Brown during the argument. Men, if you have a woman that is by your side and she finds this type of shit funny and encourages you instead of trying to do damage control in the situation and allow cooler heads to prevail, if she's not trying to intervene on your behalf and get you to calm your goofy ass down, then you need to drop that motherfucker. Drop her ass, because she is not for you. Girlfriend was there apparently egging him on in this argument with this other lady, with this other female. Egging him on. And then what happens? He ends up losing his life. Let's continue reading. Hood, which is the young man, allegedly texted her son. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the young lady. It's the woman. Hood allegedly texted her son and had him come to the restaurant as the argument turned physical. You all see what's happened. He's got his fist balled up right there. He does go on to strike this 35-year-old woman. And I mean, he hit her with everything he had. Okay? It wasn't a love tap. He hit her with intent to do bodily harm, intent to knock her out. In the video, he says, on my grandmama, I'm going to knock you out. Let's continue reading. Hood allegedly texted her son and had him come to the restaurant. Brown punched Hood in the head, okay? And Hood's son took out a gun and shot Brown in the back. Brown, the young man, ran from the store as Hood's son allegedly continued to fire at him. The teen and his mother followed Brown into the parking lot. This is where her charges are coming, her and the boy, because they followed him into the parking lot. So after the threat was gone, they followed him, where she told her son to keep shooting Brown and to kill him, prosecutors said. So not only does she tell her son to follow her and follow him outside of the restaurant, but she tells him to keep shooting, keep firing, as they follow him out the store. When the teen stopped shooting, his mother allegedly told him to shoot Brown's girlfriend as well, and then tried to take the gun from her son. The teen pushed his mother away, and both left in a car and drove home together, prosecutors said. Brown was shot twice and later died. The entire incident was caught on surveillance video, and Hood and her son were identified by Brown's girlfriend, the chick who was laughing, in photo arrays, prosecutors said. Is it funny? Was it funny then? Was it funny when you got your boyfriend killed? I'm imagining that it wasn't funny when that 35-year-old woman who your boyfriend hit then wanted to take the gun from her son and turn it on you. See, we think everything is fun and games out here. Everybody got to be tough. Everybody got to put on a show. What I tell y'all all the time, it's about the look. It's about the look. Perception over everything. Perception over everything is how we live in our lives. Hood and her son are surrendered to police on Wednesday. She was also charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Prosecutor said Hood had a valid firearm owner's identification card and a permit to carry a concealed weapon. She had no criminal background. So now, so many lessons to learn here. On one side, you have the idiot who could not control himself, goes off, hauls off, and hits this woman, violently assaults her in this restaurant. And then you have the mother of who calls her 14-year-old son up to the shop. Listen, let me say this. I have a mother, and she's elderly, okay? My mom is over 70 years old, and I can't imagine what I would do if she had called me and said that she was somewhere and someone had assaulted her like he did. I can't imagine it. May God have mercy on his soul, because the same result would have likely happened. However, I don't think if I was age 14 that my mom would have called me and said, hey, can you come up here and handle this? Because what has happened now is that the mother has gotten her son and totally ruined his life. Completely ruined his life. This 14-year-old's life is over. It is over. Now, he will likely not get life for killing this man, because they do have the self-defense aspect of it, and he is a minor. So that is likely why he will probably only get 20 years, and he'll get less for good behavior. But his life is forever changed, and so is the mother's. Hood's son faces counts of first-degree murder, aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, and unlawful possession of a firearm in juvenile court, and was ordered held in custody Thursday. Judge Barbara Dawkins ordered Hood held on $3 million bail. She is due back in court July the 12th. What a ridiculously sad story. One thing life gonna do. You live long enough, life is gonna give you some shit to learn by. Life is gonna give you some shit to learn by. What a total and complete blunder on every side, in every way. In every conceivable way, this went wrong. For all parties involved. You have the silly ass, stupid ass girlfriend who is egging her boyfriend on in this situation, who then turns, boyfriend gets killed for striking a woman because he could not control or exercise temperance. Then you have the mom who was arguing with another grown man, gets assaulted, and then calls her son into the situation, and he is now gone. He is done. Even when he gets out, what type of life will he have now? It is forever changed. Men, learn to control your goddamn ego. When I leave my house, I have one job, and it's to get back to my family. At the end of the day, my job is to return home safely. They come before my ego. There is nothing in this world that anybody can say to me to cause me to be in this situation and have this type of response. And I'm a young black, I'm not young anymore, but I'm a black man. So you can imagine I've had all types of shit said to me by women and men. Now, I'm not going to allow you to walk over me. That's not going to happen. But you can be damn sure that I will have temperance in every situation, because my number one job is to get back home to my family. They need me more than my ego does. My sons need me more than my ego does. Temperance. Temperance.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, nigga? What's the word? word? What's the word?
Yeah, can't walk in my shoes. It get too dark, you swim with sharks whether you win or lose. They broke my heart before I started, which walk do you choose? This ain't for spectators, no respect if you play it cool. Niggas attach your gangster, they expect you spray your tool. Boy, you's a fool. Niggas killing babies, fuck a school. Niggas be cowards, craving power, they ain't fit to use. See all these leaders making moves, but they ain't shit to you. Get your issues sifted through. Tell my bitch to send me news.